Okay, welcome in. I don't know where we're going to be hiking today, but it's definitely going to be an adventure. Come on along. Okay, so here we are at Boynton Canyon Trail here in Sedona, Arizona. Let's go check this out. So this is what I see. This is just from the parking lot. It's a real clear day, few clouds. But what's really interesting to note is that the contrast between the red rock and the cream colored rocks just makes for a really good contrast. Let me flip my camera around. There we go. Continue on. Just really neat. So, with that being said, let's get started. So, as we're making our way through here, it's kind of like a wilderness type trail, but it's said to have some really neat views along the way. And I should have brought a bottle to collect some red sand because this is like really great. You always want to be on the lookout for stuff. It's just really quiet through here. Huh. Let's go this way. Just really neat through here. I'm gonna turn my camera this way. There we go. And when I really zoom in, that's about as far as I could go, ladies and gentlemen. Here's where I pause so I can catch up with my partner. Right here. I just happen to like this right here. Let me zoom in. Zooming. Zooming. This looks really neat right here. Let me zoom out. All the way. And here's a full view. Now, let me see. With the dirt out here, let me just set my stick down. The dirt out here, if I get up enough, it's like a powder almost. I mean, it's finer than like beach sand. It's not, it's like powdery out here, which I think it's really neat. So this way it's kind of neat. Let's see. Coming up on kind of an intersection here. To where you have a stream crossing here. This is not where I would want to be during a flood. Of course, you wouldn't be out here anyway. Just looks really neat. Like this rock right here. I like that. That looks neat. Check back in a few. Here's something I just stumbled across. This looks really neat. Walk right up to it. Let's see. You zoom out. Just kind of wonder what, you know, through time and every time, the wind, rain, just elements of the surrounding area, you know. I'd like to see this, like, you know, after a rain, having the water just trickle down on it. It'd be like really thin, like. Many sites along here. It's like really neat. It's just the real like, I don't know, the contrast or contour of the rock and the tree. Actually, the tree and the rock, the contrast. Still a clear day out. See you in a few. There's a lot of things to see along here, you know. It just makes like really neat how nature is. For instance, if I could switch this around, that flat rock right there. That's interesting. I don't know, it just interests me. So here's something really neat I found. That one little lonely tree up there at the top of the mountain, on top of that rock formation, rather. Let me zoom out. There we go. Now where we're hiking to is we're hiking to an archway. We're not quite there yet, but oh, here's something interesting. I just like how the trail like breaks off. Of course, you know, obviously rain did that, but it just looks cool. Continue on the way here. Keep on walking. Now, of course, that's not where we're hiking to, but just a point of interest. It just looks cool. Now, the video here, it doesn't, actually, let me see if I can get as close as we are. About like that. We're getting closer to the mountain, but we're still, I think, pretty far out from the archway. Ooh, here you go. It's just really neat out here. Look at this rock wall. Just looks really neat. Just wow. So check this out. There's a canyon behind, there's like a little ravine behind there. There's so much beauty out here. Just wow, look at this. I think that's the arch we're looking for. We still have a few more feet to go, but oh my gosh. Okay, this just got really rocky and really narrow. Okay, this was like what it would be at Robert's Roost, okay? So, talking to my friend up ahead. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, here's what we're dealing with. Yeah. This is like really rocky. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, let's see. I might be able to do this. Hold on. Oh shit. Yeah, let's see. Okay guys, I'm gonna have to cut out here. I got some serious climbing to do. See you in a bit. This is what I'm looking at. This just looks really cool. Let me get to the other side of this tree. Ooh, even out there is kind of neat. Hello, cacti. We're almost there, people.
Always keep your stick in front of you.
So yeah, here's the rest of the trail. It's all serious rock. So I'll get to the top of this and I'll check back in. Okay, people. So yeah, that was a hell of a climb. Hold on a second. Whew. That was a climb, people. But the payoff is like, oh wow. me flip it back around. So, this is what I'm talking about. We're now underneath the archway. Shit. I need to watch where I'm stepping.
Last part of his video.
yeah, last part of my video.
I want a tumble video.
yeah.
Oh shit, damn, oh shit.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
But yeah, the views up here is just really neat. Let's see if I can go over here. Kind of windy up here, but it feels good. It's almost like AC. But look at all these little air pockets through time and everything. Just wow. Melissa, when you get rested up, come over here and check out some of these air holes in here, or they're like erosion. You know, maybe.
I heard from somebody on Jeep tours,
Yeah.
the holes in the sandstone are formed a lot by the rain coming down and it works its way through the rocks and then squirts out.
Yeah.
It kicks into it.
Interesting.
Pink Jeep tour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do one of those
We're on Broken Arrow. This Jeep was going straight up 45-degree angles down. How he doesn't flip over over here. Yep.
So let's see. Let's see if I can do this. Hey, look, aloe vera. Wow. Oh shit. Now this is this is outside of the arch. Hold on. Kind of standing on a very narrow path. And yet I didn't do Robert Roost. But here's looking back down in it. I'll tell you people, this is like one hell of a climb. Cause down below, past that tree right there, that's where we came from. From down there on the floor. It's been one hell, the last little bit was one hell of a climb. Hold on. So I'm back inside. Let's go to the other side of this. I'm still underneath the arch, but let's travel to the other side. That was the right side it just came from. Now we're gonna walk over to the left side. That was one hell of a climb. I hear that. Let's see. So yeah, it's been one hell of a climb, but this archway, let me see if I get another angle on it. Let's see. There we go. Let me zoom out. So this is the archway. So here's looking between this rock, how it's just eroded away through time. This looks really cool. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this was one hell of a climb, let me tell you. Back in a bit.
And it looks like bacon.
So here's what I'm looking at, people. Is this look?
And then
Wow.
this is my favorite, buckskin gulch. This is the spots posting on where you go. Yeah, you go all over. Gotta do it while you can, cause you never know. Yeah.
All right. So after spending a few minutes or so up here, we're finally making the descent down. I probably won't be doing a lot of videos going down because it's way too steep and it's like you really need to concentrate going down. So I might tap in once or twice along the way, but I'll see you when I get down. So because of the clouds moving, it just changes the whole perspective of this canyon area. It's just really neat from the way it looked when we started out up here. Let me zoom in. All right, gotta go.
I ain't carrying you out.
We just talked to these people from way down there. They're at the arch where we were. Hey! Neat couple. They're from Cincinnati. Okay, so yeah, we're down from way up over there, right there. We're right in that little crack, right in there. Can't really, yeah, right in there. That's where we were. So yeah, we still have a little bit walking to do, but yeah, this is like topped one of our latest hikes out at Lower Red Rock, which yeah, it was Lower Red Rock. Yeah, so we're down. We're just making our way to the car now. But wow, what a ride. As you can tell behind me, you just see the clouds, you know, just really, it's really nice. It's been a really good hike, really challenging in areas. But it got really hairy the last leg of the climb. And when I say climb, I mean it was a climb. If I was able to video it yeah. So yeah, here's where we were. Let me flip it around. This is where we were, Red Rock Secret Mountain Wilderness. That, if you're ever in this part of Arizona, Sedona area, yeah, I highly recommend this. This has been a really cool hike. So yeah, we're just about to the car. This has been your pseudo tour guide, and I thank you all for trekking along with me here on Adventures with Iz. Peace out.